Tonight on Hip on the Spot News, we perform a carrier landing with our hands tied behind our backs. We get clickable switches for our Flaming Cliffs 3 modules. We turn the lightsabers on the super carrier. And we celebrate a song that almost made it to Eurovision. This and more on How I Play. Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andrei, Celeste, and tonight we are going to talk about the latest news in DCS World. And we start with the latest open beta updates that contain several improvements for most of our modules and many new additions to DCS, like the new Toyota Jeeps, which look alright. Question is, where are the soldiers manning the guns? I think they went out for a smoke. Okay, got it. So let's get on with the new additions, and we start with a F-18C Hornet with the new automatic carrier landing systems, or ACLS. So you can now land hands-free in mode 1 or manually with assistance in mode 1A and mode 2. This feature is available for both the freestanding carrier and the super carrier, with a small difference in radio contact procedures. We now have the link for data link for carrier-to-aircraft communications and the corrected auto-throttle control and approach mode in a way that it no longer moves the throttle to idle. ED recently mentioned that an important and challenging feature of the DCS supercarrier has been the development of night operations. They have been long time working on the new feature that include a new deck crew animation that utilizes a new skeletal animation system, new animations that are specific to night operations, and the inclusion of the light wands. All of it available in DCS World. This makes deck operations at night much easier and more realistic. And for us here at How I Play, this marks another great milestone in carrier operations with the Hornet. And the Tomcat. Yes, and the Tomcat as well, yes. But wait, that's not all. We also got the addition of donor data link tracks to the AZEL page, corrected MIDS track ID on SA display, and changes to the electronic countermeasures. Sticking with radar improvements, it seems that ED has been working on adjusting the radar look-down capability that factors in radar side lobes, a corrected radar slant range, and check this out, the ground units are now more visible on air-to-ground radar. All of this alongside many corrections. So this was the Hornet and the supercarrier. Moving on with the F-16C Viper that got the track feature for the primary data link. A useful tool to maintain situational awareness of your wingman, element lead, or a target. The pull-up weapon fusing Q logic was added as well, and improved VIP and VRP behavior, which is still work in progress. Offset aim points and more additional functions alongside fixes and improvements. Next up on the list is the Mi-24P Hind that received the KM2 magnetic declination adjustment system, available for the co-pilot gunner and being used to dial magnetic variations into the KM2 to get the true heading of the RMI. And of course, Petrovich is well versed in this operation, and he will automatically adjust it as soon as the core system Graben is switched on, or if you are performing a hot start. I like hot starts. Alongside many bug fixes and improvements, the Hind now features the completed implementation of the Air-60 air-to-air missile. Music to my ears. Oh, and I almost forgot, we got new key bindings for the radios. Also, George and Petrovich AI are getting very soon an improvement to their targeting identification logic. This system will be flexible and will allow mission designers to determine AI crew-friendly targets versus hostile. Next up, the World War II bug fixing process is progressing, and as usual, every patch squashes more bugs when it comes to our beloved warbirds. Now on the Apache frontline, we got a substantial list of crash bugs. In addition to some super features such as synchronization solutions for multi-crew, George as pilot AI has improved his flying skills. Good job, George! And it seems that not too far away, if not already, we will get the Hellfire Ripple mode. A mode that will be used most of the time when hunting in a pack, with a flight member for designation. Then we have a few screenshots with the pilot and co-pilot gunner models for the first-person perspective. ED has completed both multicam and USP camouflages, and they are currently working on gestures animations and fitting the models into the cockpit.
Wait, what was it about fitting models in the cockpit?
No, I meant something else. No, not that, no.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, I need to be more careful what I'm saying. Where was I? The basic movements for the pilot and operators are completed, but there are still more advanced gestures like transfer of control, idles, working with the MPDs, and so on. ED shared a post showcasing the next step of integration for the updated S3B Viking AI-only module. AI, guys. AI. This will be another fantastic improvement to DCS carrier operations. Next up, a small update about the Eurofighter. Busy with the reverse engineering and understanding the performance of the aircraft systems, the Hitblur team continues to use CFD as an integration tool to verify and validate flight models and flight control laws. A key part of ensuring that the DCS Eurofighter meets the high bar of realism required for an authentic flying and combat experience. Sounds great, looking forward to hear more about the Eurofighter. Moving on, Razbam released a don't know what to call it, snippet, video representing the F-15E AIM 120B launch. Oh, and speaking of Razbam, the South Atlantic map continues to be teased by Matt Wagner, senior producer at Eagle Dynamics, in almost all the latest videos. I gotta say, the map looks great. Now, most of us started our DCS adventure by hopping into the free aircrafts and experiencing for the first time what it means to fly in DCS World. For me, it meant freedom and a great immersion in this magnificent air combat sim. And VR was the cherry on the top. Then I went on and grabbed the FC3 pack at the time, even though I knew that it was just another small step to a real module. No clickable cockpit meant a lot of key bindings to my joysticks, with most things needing extra modifiers just to perform the most simplest tasks. But what would you say if there is an add-on out there that changes that? Well, it seems somebody thought about this, and here we have a mod that allows the DCS module from Flaming Clips 3 to have clickable cockpits. It does not change any of the functions of the FC3 planes to make them full fidelity, but simply allows the dials and switches inside the cockpit to be clickable and correspond to controls already designed in the modules. So rather than having to remember seamlessly random keybinds, you can just click it right in front of you in the cockpit. It works with OVGME for mod installations, and it won't violate the integrity check, and it's getting improved very often. I'll link their Discord and YouTube channel in the video description. As we see, there is no limit in what our community can create. That's why I dedicated an entire series on our channel called DCS Add-On Spotlight, where we can find all the best add-ons in the user file sections for DCS World. Next, we got the AH-64D livery competition, still ongoing on the DCS World forum. I almost missed this. It is still in progress until the 29th of May. If your submission is selected, your work will be included as an official livery for the module. You will also receive a free copy of the DCS AH-64D or another DCS module. The livery must be created using the template, and it must be based on current or historic schemes from any AH-64 variant and associated with one of the countries currently presented in DCS. Guys, this is awesome news, as we all know how talented our community is. Good luck to everyone. And we end with a spring flash sale that will run until the 22nd of May. You can save up to 50% on most modules, including the Viggen, 30% discount for the Hornet, and the F-14 Tomcat goes with a 25% discount. And that's it for the news. I recently traveled to the Netherlands in a short vacation, but now we are back in business as always. And now our channel features the thanks button for those of you who want to support our efforts here at How I Play. I'm trying to get myself free of the normal day job and get more time into the channel with more content for your entertainment. And I have also a few announcements for you. On the 21st of May this year, I have a premiere for a song called Wonderland. It will be featured on my artist channel. Feel free to drop by if you're interested in my other musical projects, as we are going to celebrate this new song. Thank you all for watching. Remember to leave us a like if you find our video informative and subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest news on your favorite simulators and games. I'm Andrei Celeste, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.